Stephen Curry, known simply as Steph, is widely considered one of the greatest players in NBA history, and for good reason. His influence on the game extends beyond just his incredible performances on the court. He has fundamentally altered the way basketball is played. With his extraordinary shooting ability, leadership, and work ethic, Curry has become an icon of modern basketball and an international superstar. His journey from being a relatively unknown college player to a two-time NBA MVP, multiple-time NBA champion, and an all-time great is a testament to his resilience, talent, and unrelenting pursuit of excellence. Early life and background. Stephen Curry was born on March 14, 1988, in Akron, Ohio, to Sonya and Dell Curry. Dell Curry, his father, was a former NBA player who spent the majority of his career with the Charlotte Hornets. From a young age, Stephen was surrounded by basketball, growing up in a sports-oriented household where the game was always discussed and played. While his father's career provided him with invaluable insight into the game, Stephen's own path to basketball greatness would not be straightforward. Despite his basketball pedigree, Curry's early years were marked by several challenges. Standing at only 6 feet 2 inches, he was considered smaller than most of the players he competed against. On top of this, his slight frame and unorthodox playing style caused many college recruiters to overlook him. At the time, the basketball world tended to favor bigger, more athletic players, and Curry did not fit that mold. Many major college programs passed on him in favor of taller, more physically dominant athletes. However, Curry's high school coach, who saw potential in him, allowed him to take the reins on the court, and his impressive skills began to catch the attention of the basketball world. Despite the setbacks, Curry's determination to prove himself never wavered. He became a star player at Charlotte Christian School, where he dominated games and developed his signature shooting stroke that would go on to revolutionize the game. Still, it wasn't until his collegiate years that Curry's incredible talent truly began to shine. College success at Davidson. In 2006, Curry enrolled at Davidson College, a small liberal arts school in North Carolina, which was not known for its basketball prowess. He was recruited by head coach Bob McKillop, who believed that Curry's shooting ability and basketball IQ could translate into success on the collegiate level. The decision to attend Davidson was, in hindsight, a pivotal moment in Curry's career, as it provided him with a platform to showcase his remarkable skills. During his freshman season, Curry made an immediate impact, averaging 21.5 points per game and earning all-conference honors. However, it was in his sophomore year that Curry truly burst onto the national scene. In the 2008 NCAA tournament, he led Davidson to a remarkable run to the Elite Eight. The Wildcats knocked off some of the top teams in the country, including Gonzaga, Georgetown, and Wisconsin, with Curry's performances standing out as the key to Davidson's success. Curry's performance during the 2008 NCAA tournament was a revelation. His shooting range seemed limitless, and he was able to score from anywhere on the court, including from 25 feet or beyond. It was during this tournament that Curry's skill set was recognized nationwide, and he became one of the most talked-about players in college basketball. Curry finished the tournament with an average of 34 points per game, solidifying his place as one of the nation's most electrifying players. This success led to national recognition, and the world began to take notice of the kid from Davidson. By the end of his sophomore year, Curry had set several records, including the most points scored in a single season in Davidson history. His performances in the NCAA tournament were key to his rise in the national spotlight, and many NBA scouts began to look at him as a potential high lottery pick in the upcoming NBA draft. Entering the NBA, the Golden State Warriors. In 2009, after 2 sensational seasons at Davidson, Curry declared for the NBA draft. Despite his stellar college career, many still questioned his ability to succeed in the NBA, particularly due to his slender frame and less-than-elite athleticism. However, the Golden State Warriors saw potential in Curry and selected him with the 7th overall pick in the 2009 NBA draft. Curry's first few years in the NBA were marked by injury issues, specifically with his ankles. Early in his career, Curry struggled with ankle sprains that caused him to miss significant time. These injuries led many to question whether he could withstand the rigors of an 82-game NBA season. Nonetheless, Curry's resilience and determination allowed him to persevere through these challenges and remain focused on improving his game. As the years passed, Curry's shooting ability began to take center stage. He broke the record for most three-pointers made in a single season, finishing the 2012 to 2013 campaign with an impressive 272 three-pointers. This was the first sign that Curry's shooting ability was unlike anything the NBA had seen before, and it set the stage for his eventual rise as one of the league's premier players. Curry's incredible shooting range, coupled with his ball-handling skills and high basketball IQ, made him an incredibly difficult player to defend. The rise of the Golden State Warriors dynasty. The 2014 to 2015 NBA season marked the beginning of the Golden State Warriors' rise to dominance, and Stephen Curry was at the forefront of this transformation. Under head coach Steve Kerr, the Warriors developed an offense that revolved around fast ball movement, spacing, and three-point shooting, all of which played to Curry's strengths. The team's emphasis on the three-point shot and their up-tempo style of play turned the Warriors into one of the most potent offenses in NBA history. In 2015, Curry led the Warriors to the best regular season record in the NBA, and they ultimately went on to win the NBA championship, defeating the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6 games. Curry's performance in the postseason was outstanding, and he was named the NBA Finals MVP, solidifying his place as one of the league's brightest stars. Curry's rise continued in the following seasons. In 2016, he won his second MVP award, becoming the first player in NBA history to win the MVP unanimously. He averaged 30.1 points, 6.7 assists, and 5.4 rebounds per game, while leading the Warriors to a 73-9 regular season record, the best in NBA history. However, despite their historic regular season, the Warriors fell short in the NBA Finals, losing to the Cleveland Cavaliers in 7 games. In 2017, the Warriors bounced back, adding former MVP Kevin Durant to their roster. With Durant's addition, the Warriors became even more dominant, winning back-to-back NBA championships in 2017 and 2018. Curry's leadership and his shooting ability remained central to the team's success, and despite Durant often being the Finals MVP, Curry was still the heartbeat of the Warriors' offense. The impact of Curry's style of play. Stephen Curry's influence on the game cannot be overstated. His three-point shooting has redefined what is possible on the basketball court, and the entire league has adapted to his style of play. Curry's ability to make shots from beyond the arc, often with little space and from extreme distances, has led to a paradigm shift in how teams approach offense.